It is Sunday afternoon. I thought I would check in with you. I am sweating, and I guess that's good for you to sweat. But Beverly came and we clipped trees and all kinds of things, and I wasn't planning on doing it, but somehow my cute Kate Spade readers are gone, and they're the only ones that really work at work. So we do have 2 bags, these huge bags full of stuff. And, but it's just hot right now. So I'm gonna go in the morning. I wanted to finish up putting a lot of those things in bags anyway. So I will go and trace my steps. I mean, I just couldn't believe it when I went to grab them, of course, because she asked me what time it was, and I can't see my Fitbit without readers. So these are another pair. I'm getting ready to return about 3 packages that just did not work, and I'm being very good about returning them. They call these the Oprah glasses, so yeah. But anyway, I'm exhausted and tired, and I don't know. I just want to check in, and so Beverly came, and then we got food from this place called My Greek Cafe. Really good. She gets chicken souvlaki. I get a Hercules burger. Excuse me. We cut them in half and share them, and then we each get a big salad, a big Greek salad, and each get hummus. So, I ate a little bit of salad. I ate the sandwiches, and then I didn't have hummus yet, so I'll have some of that later tonight. I rested for a little bit, and then I've been downstairs where it's a little bit cooler, and Clara had peed in her little tunnel, and I don't know, once an animal pees somewhere, they like to pee there again, so I don't know if that can be salvaged or not. I feel bad for her because she loves that tunnel. But she's been peeing in my library, and I had blocked the door so she couldn't go in there, but there we are. So what I've been doing, and if I die, it's for Clara, trying to get, so there is a cat bathroom downstairs that, so there is a bathroom, and it's got a walk-in shower. And that's originally where we had the cat litter boxes. We had 2, and then Oscar got sick, and I had to have one on every floor. And then, so after we had to let him go, I took the one from upstairs down thinking Claire would be okay. Well, she wasn't. She started peeing on the rugs and anything she could, so I brought it back up. Now I'm worried that, she's, maybe she's downstairs more because my air only broke a couple days ago because it's cooler. Anyway, it has been Hercules. If I can't even, I should have taken a picture. I don't know why I forget to do the before. But just in my headspace, I'm just like girding my loins to go do it. But one thing, I took out all the bags. Y'all, I'm going to have to let a lot of bags go. That's it. I'm going to pull some out for people, and I will keep some. But at this point, it needs to be symbolic. It needs to hurt a little bit. And I think I bought a lot before the pandemic to give us gifts and to give gifts in, and then, things just sort of fell apart. But, so I've been working on that. I've got with it's just not a lot of space down there. And then what was left were like a couple big containers of like newspapers and old bread backs. My friend Angela used to feed this foxes, and it'd go through bread. So I have a whole bunch of her stuff, Wonder Bread and Nature's Promise, excuse me. So let me get hydrated, y'all. This is my next goal. I'm gonna sit here the next 30 minutes and finish this up. So I end my protein shake, and then I'll get water. And I had some watermelon to eat up today, which sounds really refreshing. But right now, and then I have a bunch of stuff ready for the food bank. I have a bunch of stuff to pack up. And then I want to show you some of the stuff I had in these drawers in this credenza, which I had no business doing, but I felt like it, so I did it. And I want my friends tomorrow, excuse me, they're all gonna get a medium bag and a large bag, and then pick whatever they want, if they want some of that stuff or not. I have a big dog bed, cat bed. Clara likes the littler bed, so I am going to, two of my friends have cats and dogs and all kinds of stuff. So I am going to see if either one wants it. And if not, it will go to the food bank. And then Oscar liked it because it was bigger. And let's see, what else do I have going on down there? And then, you know, having such a hard day and realizing that a huge change is coming one way or the other. And, you know, Beverly Nice, she's always good for me. But, you know, again, I don't like to be a burden. And it's just, yeah. It's just, you know. Talking to you guys, though, helps a lot. Because I work through stuff. And it makes me think afterwards. I don't usually go back and rewatch, especially that kind of stuff. Because, you know. But sometimes I do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little video for myself that when I, you know, talking about what I want, not what I'm giving up, but what I want. You know, I want a healthier body. I want space. I would like a roommate that brings in extra income. And then, you know what, take a minute, because, you know, the saddest part of this is just because I've had a breakdown and I feel really bad doesn't mean change is there. That always bothers me. But this time I'm really digging deep. So letting go of bags is a big deal. And I mean, really, it's ridiculous. People's whole houses are blown up in tornadoes. And because I have 9,000 TJ Maxx bags, right? I guess I don't know. There's something about the promise, the ideas I have, and the gifts I want to give, and that kind of crap. So I'm going to do that. But I also am going to bring out my crayons. And I have this whole collection, if I could get to, just this whole big collection of crayons. And it's not that there's something like pop art to me, like when they're displayed, and I have a huge thing of them. They're pop art, and I just love them. And they're just a symbol of, you know, creativity and childhood. I don't tend to use them in my art. When I'm being creative, but let's say I could keep a pack of 64, right? And I just collect them at thrift stores, and, you know, Dollar Tree will have them, different ones, or, you know, I got some like unicorns ones at Five Below a while ago. I haven't bought any in a long time. And my friend Angela would give me them. It's just, you know, I don't know. There's something very hopeful about a fresh box of crayons to me. But I'm going to let them go. I am going to let them go. And, you know, keep 164. And because I gotta dive deeper. I do. And I just can't either way, you know. I am not behind on my mortgage, nothing like that. But God, I just have myself, you know, feeling if I go to foreclosure, I mean, it's terrible. I've been torturing myself. So crazy. But yeah, maybe all this is just got some stuff to heal. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that go. I have some toys that I really like, old toys from the, I don't know, probably the 60s or 70s. I'll show you guys those. Some stuff I just packed up because I got to get going. They're coming Tuesday. And then, so I'm going to do my best to be in bed by 8 o'clock tonight, y'all, because it's 4 o'clock. I am exhausted, and I hope I sleep. I did take a little bit of something to just calm me down so I didn't cry all day. You had a good day of sweating, being outside, and it was beautiful. We ate outside, and it was just the most beautiful breeze. So I've got to remember that, to take some breaks outside and sit, you know. Maybe I'll come back tonight, and we'll have a little tiny bit of limoncello together, maybe some fruit. So that those are two big things I need to work on that are symbolic, right? And then if my friend Kenny, I'm so blessed. He's checking into everything for me and figuring out, and his friend's gonna do it. So in theory, they're gonna have to be in my studio. They're gonna have to get unit in and out, y'all. So just physically, mentally, I don't have it in me to do it in any certain kind of order. So what I need to do is go in there and move stuff to corners and pile. There's a bed where really I would love to go lay on, and but there's full of stuff. And my DVD player works there. It works, it's like this. My Roku's not working here. It works in my bedroom, powdered and crap in my bedroom. I cannot get this DVD player on since I have the Roku. Maybe it will work now. And I have a couple of videos. I actually have Barbie. I'm not quite sure what, I think I brought Barbie home. And I have a couple art videos I would like to watch. And I think I'm just gonna do some dots because I need to do something meditative and that leads towards something. And I'm figuring out a bag of stuff that I want to work on right now. And how do I maneuver that? Like make it easy so if I'm working downstairs I can grab it, or if I have time to be in the kitchen, with the idea that leaving the table clear. Yeah, so I'm trying to work through that, but my brain is just, after like 2 or 3, I struggle with things that would have been easier for me. I struggle. I do think, with my friend Angela dying, it was under horrible circumstances. I wouldn't even read this book. And then the ADHD, the medicine, not getting it. Honestly, I feel like I've had a mental breakdown, or I'm still in the middle of it. I'm not sure. Because it's just, everything is such a struggle to get done, and that's just so unusual for me. And of course, my body is, tighter. So I have been doing, I have to stretch. My hip flexors, y'all. And of course, what's interesting is that's where you store trauma, is in your hip flexors, your hips. It's like one of the, you read that stuff and follow that stuff. Maybe it's just all kinds of trauma. I just hope I survive it. I just really was questionable this morning. But, always be, I'm trying to be as busy as I can be. And I don't want to get sick or have because I'm pushing myself. And I am pushing myself 125%. But there's just things I have to get done. And so once I get these bags under control, I'm in the cat bathroom. And I'm scrubbing and cleaning and starting fresh with a clean litter box and clean litter. And I gotta get, as a reminder, I gotta get all that old litter done and get the litter box outside to get it clean. So then I can rotate them. And I think what happened, I had a metal trash can full of water. And what I think happened is when this water was just going willy-nilly, I'm still very lucky it didn't go in the furnace room, but when it went in my bathroom through, I feel like that's the fan, and I have to ask Kenny if I can even turn that fan on. And it went into this metal because it was like this high in there. So I got that dealt with and thrown out, and there's rust stuff, and cleaned the toilet, but I had to stop. This is so interesting. I am so much more susceptible to fumes now, like cleaning fumes, and they make me cough. And so I need to have a mask, but y'all, it's 83 in my house. I don't want to have a mask. 85, I can't see y'all. I should be able to see that from here. And I'm always worried my eyesight's deteriorating. But no, it's 87. No, it's 83. It's actually been really lovely just until, about 3:30 got warm. But so I planned to do stuff up early, and then now I'll go downstairs. Makes sense. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And my friends are going to come tomorrow, or if it's not comfortable, we'll meet somewhere. But I'd like them to come because I have stuff for them to pick through that I'd like them to have. And then it's just, yeah, but I want to push myself until they get here to get stuff done. But I have to, I've been getting up at 5:15, but it's so beautiful in the morning. So my goal is to be outside by 5:30, and I still have a bunch of things to cut to put in the bags. We did a lot of pruning, but you know what? It's a good thing. I still got so much crap in my backyard, but so I have a dead azalea bush. Beverly says it doesn't look as bad as I think. I like when I spray the limbs green. I might still do that. Like get a little bit of yellow green and like a little bit of like foresty green maybe. I don't know. Then it's not so noticeable. And then I'm going to get mulch. Don't know when, y'all. I can't even imagine when I'm getting mulch. Tuesday on my way to work, I'm returning my Amazon readers. I've tried all different kinds. So there's 3 different sets I don't want. So they're going back before, now I'm going to wait. These don't work as well as the Kate Spade, which is probably in a bag of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go through all that stuff. I'm going to load up and check everywhere. I did go under a bush to try to cut something, so maybe they're there. And didn't have gloves on, didn't have protective eyewear on. See, that is the impatience of ADHD, and just being in the moment in a bad way. I know better. As when I poke my eye out, regardless of what's been going on, no, So I have to prepare. Because Beverly and then she got into it, and then I just, have to help because she's doing all this work. But then she planted black-eyed Susans for me, and she got me, I don't know why she did this, but she got me 2 herbs and then 2 other things that I can't eat, but they're in the same pot. So, okay, sounds like something from an Agatha Christie novel, but, yeah. But I want to she didn't like the parsley, and I want to grow some kind of mint. I don't think I have mice, but, And I also have a bunch of cotton balls, and you put peppermint in it. So all the things, plus you guys, we have so much to do in the garage. But if I keep this up and get back to bed earlier, and I'm not eating junk and sugar, so I'm resting a little better. But I was just torturing myself all night last night, thinking of the worst things possible. I'm really upset with my mother and myself. And I've changed a lot, but it's just to live through this and go through all this by yourself is so hard. It's so hard. But yeah, so tomorrow I finish that up. I have a bunch of stuff to carry downstairs. But overall, it looks a wreck right now, but all the bones are really good, and yeah. But I got to do something so they can get in and out of that studio. So, but my first priority tomorrow is my outside. Get that finished, find my glasses. Y'all pray my glasses, I find them. They just couldn't have gone too far. I was in a loop. I checked in the house. I didn't see them where they fell here. It has to be under that one tree, makes sense. And that was towards the end. Y'all, just under a tree, cutting down things. No, it's okay. I don't want, my house to be taken away because I'm not grateful because I don't like to garden or clean But I am cleaning that cat bathroom. So right now, I have the old one there just so she can use it because I didn't use anything, I got to figure out if vinegar and water is best. I didn't use like Clorox or anything, which is what really needed, but enough. And then I found 3 things of food that are still good, but I'm not sure she'll eat these flavors. So we'll see. If not, I will give them to the food bank for somebody's cats. And let's see, what else going on? I'm reading, I gotta stop. I'm just skimming this book so I can return it. You know, I'm obsessed with this trial. Luckily, the trial should be over next week. But I have a new book, Diva. It's Krista Davis, and they're the Diva books. They take place, they're cozy mysteries in Alexandria. I love them. So today's the day I'm going to try to start to read about 10, 15, 20 minutes and kind of get that muscle back, if you will. I think it's too warm for me to walk this afternoon, though I did move around today. But maybe what I'll do tomorrow is when I get up, be up there at 5:30. Should take me a half hour. And then just loop around the neighborhood a few times and get 10, 15 minutes in. And then come and see y'all and have some breakfast. And yeah. And just a couple more things. And then these bags, you guys. And I have more bags in my garage. I don't think I have too many bags in my room. I really don't. I just have the bags I use for my laundry. And then I don't really have any in my closet. My studio, there's probably stuff in bags. And then I took all the empty boxes and stuff are in the garage. So now that I'm getting the yard out front done, I just got to get mulch. I can't. When am I going to get mulch, y'all? So Tuesday, I'm going by Staples on the way to work to drop off that Amazon stuff so it's done. I have to or it won't get done. So I'm really working on finishing stuff. Wednesday, I have to go to Trader Joe's and get my creamer. I guess I could go Wednesday. And they open early, so what I could do, getting up early, because I like the one that's the opposite direction of work. I could get up, do that, and then just bring the mulch right to my front, mulch that area, and then I'm going to mulch the side. And then other than there's I'm responsible for this huge side of my house, and there's huge trees, and, I don't know why that the community is not responsible for it, because they don't mow my backyard because they can't get into it, but they mow other people's backyards, and I'm paying a lot of money. So it's just annoying. But it could be poison ivy growing on my deck. So I looked under the deck and I can see where it is. So I'm hopeful now that I know where it is, but I'm not sure I can get my shears, to cut. So if not, I have to climb under the deck. But what I'm going to do is have long sleeves on, gloves on, mask on, protective eye gear, and then get rid of it. I don't know. Beverly wasn't sure. She thinks it could be poison ivy. But I want that gone. And I have another road tree kind of growing in between something that, again, I have to go under something where lots of bugs could be and spiders and yucky things, and cut that down. But that one, then I have to just start weeding this whole backyard. But that's a plan. That's a game plan. But meanwhile, yeah, my studio has to be rearranged and start looking for a roommate. So that's what we're doing. That's where I'm at. But, and I have this book I'm going to donate, Paperback Crush. Because but the thing I want to read in here, y'all, let me see if did I mark it? I did. Okay. So when I was growing up, of course, forever, Judy Blume, when we were in like 7th, 8th grade, was everything, right? And there was pages underlined. I read it again not long ago, and it was just so ridiculous, But there was a movie called Sooner or Later, right? And it starred Rex Smith. And I don't know anyone who wasn't obsessed with him. I mean, it's funny because I think that she was like 25 or something when she played this like 13-year-old, really, when you think about it, crazy. So I just want to read a few chapters on this. Something called Caitlin. One of my favorite things to read was Trixie Belden. Oh my gosh, y'all, my darling, my hamburger. All the angst and stuff. Unwed Mothers. That was a big after-school special, right? Lorraine McDaniel, she was something. Everybody was dying in her books, right? But yeah, so it's just kind of a fun book. A lot of these books I didn't. The Babysitter's Club, I read a few, but it really weren't my time period. Plus, I had moved on quickly. I was reading Harold Robbins. I never really read Sweet Valley High. Boys Are Yucko. So anyway, it is called Paperback Crush, The Totally Radical History of the 80s and 90s Teen Fiction. So I am going to skim through that and let it go. And then, my goal is to keep giving 20 books every week. And it's funny because I have some art creative books and then I pick them up and I think, oh, well, there's one project I want to do. Really? So I would like to wean through that too, and I need more gone. And then once I feel like I got the house, we're gonna hit the garage, and we'll probably do it. I'm gonna do it early in the morning, right? As soon as I might have to rotate. I have weeding to do, and I got to keep up with water, and I got to turn my water on, y'all. I haven't done that, and put the hose. It's like a nightmare to get in with my hands. Actually, I should have asked my Caesar when he was here. I'll pull it out and see. But, yeah. It's a lot. It's good to be busy. It's kind of sad because I would be hanging out at the pool with my friend Angela and Beverly this weekend. And it's beautiful pool weather. It would be cold in the pool, but, we would have food and just hang out and just be in nature in her gorgeous backyard. And, we did this. I did it for like 27 years. So my niece and nephew went when they were little and when they were older, and so it's just a huge loss. I think it's just really hard, and it's just, it's a lot, but so that's what's going on. So I'm gonna spend a little downtime and then get back to the bathroom and try to get that finished. Get the old litter thrown out, get at least a box out on the porch so when I get my hose hooked up, I can clean it. But it's just, I don't know, I know I'm getting a lot done, and I know it. And my therapist, well, he's my medical guy, he's like, you have a list of 30, you do 29, and you obsess about the one. And I said, I know, I'm really working hard on it. But it just, when there's so much going on, and it feels like you're, in quicksand, or it's just like an avalanche on you, it's a different feeling than kind of being mean to yourself about stuff. But yeah, I know really, it's just, I don't want to handle anything twice. Like, other than my art stuff that I know, and even that I gotta limit it, y'all. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to severely limit it because it has nothing to do with being creative. And all this stuff keeps me from doing what I want to do. But yeah. So, you know what? No thinking about it. Just get it, put it in a box, let it go. Let it go. And big things I'll show you. Like, I want to show you my crayons. I want to show you my bags. Maybe some of my toys. And, I have really cool stuff. It's time for someone else to enjoy it. Yeah. It's time to let other people enjoy it. So anyway, I didn't mean to talk this long, y'all. So I'm going to go. I'm going to do a little read-in. Might have myself one of those, they're pops, or, fruit bars. They're out something or other, but they're good. They don't have bad things in them. And, and that's it. My treat will be that. So, all right, guys, you take care. Appreciate you. And if you're new, but I do hope. And the reason I ultimately do it is something personal and really upsetting and make myself vulnerable is because I know other people feel the way I do and don't know how to voice it or don't, I have so many people I could talk to. It's true. But it's hard. I can't do it in the moment of feeling that bad. It's just almost impossible for me to reach out. This is crazy. And I know there are other people who don't even have anybody to reach out to. I mean, I almost called some kind of helpline last night. That 3 a.m. and whew. But, I just want people to know they're not alone in their feelings, and we all go through it. And, you read a story about somebody who you think, wow, I want their life, or doesn't their life look perfect? And you just hear about the trauma, and no, it's just, you don't really know what's going on, right? Everyone can put on a happy face and, but okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna go fetch myself. It's a lemon bar. It's an iced lemon bar. I don't know what it's called. Out something or other. I can't believe I can't think of it, but it's yummy. And I have grape too. So when I finish them, I keep a look on the discount, and then I want to try the lime. That sounds good. That sounds refreshing right now. Dairy Queen sounds yucky, but these yummy bars, they sound good. So, all right, guys, you take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.